Good morning, 7th grade. It's me, your English teacher Dana from Royal Farouk Academy. Today, we're going to explain the past continuous tense. This is the second structure in this unit. So, let's start. In our lesson today, students should be able to recognize the form of past continuous, understand the uses of past continuous, and use past continuous with while and when. Let's start with the first use of past continuous. The use of past continuous. When can we use past continuous? We use it if we want to talk about actions which continued for some time in the past. استمرت لوقت محدد في الماضي. This is past continuous. الماضي المستمر. Let's take examples to recognize its form. Look at this example. She was playing football at 3 o'clock. She started playing football in the past and continued at 3 o'clock. Okay, she is the singular subject, so we have to use was. If the subject is the plural, we use were. Was and were are the helping verbs in the past continuous. Was and were always followed by verb ing. She was playing football at 3 o'clock. This is the object. So, the form of past continuous is the subject. If the subject is singular, we use was. If the subject is the plural, we use were. After was and were, we use verb ing. Then the complement of the sentence. This is the first use of past continuous. We talked about the affirmative form of past continuous. What about the negative form? How can we negate the sentences in past continuous? Let's think. We use not with the helping verbs excellent, was or were, plus not, wasn't or weren't. Look at this example. Mary wasn't making the project. We negate the sentence by using not with was. We use was because we have Mary, singular noun. After wasn't, we have to use, as we said, verb ing and the complement of the sentence, the project. So, Mary is the subject. Then we negate the sentence by using not with were or was. Here we have singular, so we negate the sentence by using wasn't. Then the verb ing and the object. This is the form of the negative sentences in past continuous. Now, how can we make questions? By using past continuous. We know that the interrogative form is divided into kinds of questions. Questions with short answers and questions with long answers. Short answers, yes or no questions. Long answers with WH words. Look at this question. Was she sleeping at 7 o'clock? We start this question by using was. This is the helping verb. We use the helping verb, or we choose the helping verb according to the subject. Here we have she, so we ask by using was. Was she sleeping? This is the continuous verb, sleeping, at 7 o'clock. The answer can be yes, she was, or no, she wasn't. So, the form of the question is was or were, and this is depending on the subject that we have in the sentence, then the verb ing and complement. What about the long questions? The second form of the questions, look at this sentence. They were eating their breakfast at 6 o'clock. Let's make their breakfast as an answer. We have to start by using the correct WH word. What do you think? Excellent, this is what. After what, we have to use the helping verb. What is the helping verb in this sentence? This is were. Excellent. What were? Now we want the subject. What were they? And the verb eating. What were they eating at 6 o'clock? So the answer is they were eating their breakfast at 6 o'clock. The second use is two actions in the past. The long action was interrupted by a short action. Look at the picture. We have people who were watching a film and someone knocked the door. This is the sentence. While they were watching a film, their friend knocked the door. Let's think about the long action and the short action. Where is the long action? Excellent. This is watching a film. While they were watching a film, their friend knocked the door. They were watching a film. This is the long action. And their friend knocked the door. This is a short action. Which action that interrupted the other action? Excellent. The short action interrupted the long action. So, we can say now that the long action is in the past continuous and the short action is in simple past. The long action is in the past continuous and the short action is in the simple past. The long action was interrupted by the short action. الحدث القصير في الماضي البسيط وهو الحدث اللي بيقطع الحدث الطويل، والحدث الطويل يكون بالماضي المستمر. Let's take another example. Here we have a man. A man was eating his lunch. The phone rang. When the phone rang, the man was eating his lunch. After when, we have the simple past verb when, and we have the past verb rang. The second sentence is in the past continuous. Whereas the short action, this is the phone rang, and the man was eating his lunch, is the long action. Excellent. Which action is interrupted by another action? The long action was interrupted by the short action. Excellent. Let's repeat. The short action is in the simple past and the long action is in the past continuous. When or after when we have simple past and the second sentence is in past continuous. So, the form of past continuous, when plus simple past, when, after when we have the simple past tense, in the second sentence we have past continuous. If we want to use when in the middle, we don't put a comma between the two sentences, okay? While and after while we have past continuous, then the simple past. And here, if we want to put while in the middle, so we don't put comma between the two sentences. Let's take an exercise. Correct the verb between brackets. Number 1, while she, and we have between brackets the verb read. The phone ring. Where's the long action? After while. Excellent. After while, we have to use the long action. And the long action is in the past continuous. So, while she was reading. Excellent. The phone, what is the verb or the past verb of ring? This is rang. So, while she was reading, the phone rang. Number 2, they, and we have the verb play football when he fall down. Here we have the keyword when. After when, we use simple past. Excellent. So this sentence should be in the past continuous. Excellent. They is a plural pronoun, so they were playing football when he fell down. This is in the past continuous, and the other action is in simple past. Can you tell me where is the long action and the short action? Bravo. They were playing football is the long action, and this is in the past continuous, and he fell down, this is the short action, and this is in simple past. Number 3, the friends, between brackets we have come while he what his homework. While, after while we use past continuous. Excellent. So the first sentence is the short action. This is in simple past. The friends came while he was writing. Bravo. That's it for today. See you in the next class.